to your phone, praying that it rings. Are you watching a movie that you've seen 1,000 times? Or maybe playing some air, getting lost in your favorite lines? Well, if you're anything like me, you just might be doing whatever it takes to drown out the noise. But I just wanna hear your voice. I'm one number away from calling you. I said I was through, but I'm dying inside. Got my head in a mess. Girl, I confess I lied when I said I'm leaving and not coming back. Might be the whiskey or the midnight rain.
Maybe a bit of a tougher class to sort for me because there wasn't just one steer that jumped out and said, use me, but the young man's red and white calf just put the most good together in my mind. Get off to the side, that guy's extended up front, yet still stayed fresh in his chest. Still allows him to give a really nice proportional look. He's bold, some out of the backside of his shoulder. Compositionally, I'd like to lean him up just a nickel, and then his hind leg, although functional, aesthetically, I'd like to take some extra set out of it, and then maybe stouten it up ever so slightly, but still a really nice calf to end up third. So kind of the same story with this young lady steer that's going to end up fourth. Bold and practical in his body type, has a lot of true turn to his quarter. He's rearranged up front. He's a little plainer right there through his head and neck, and then straighter in his shoulder and knee, and also compositionally, I'd like to lean that guy up ever so slightly. Young lady steer was really intriguing when he came in because his body shape is really, really good, and it's what facilitated such an impressive grab up high. Plus, he has a huge hind leg. Just at the same time, his shoulder.
161, Jose Gutierrez. Exhibited by 161A, Rafael Garcia. Second place goes to exhibitor 164, Carlos Munoz. Third place, exhibitor 168, Cesar Sanchez. Fourth place, exhibitor 151, Abigail Benavides. Fifth place, exhibitor 155, Nayeli Garcia. And sixth place, exhibitor 160, Rene Guerra. Parents, please clear the alleyway. Coming back for junior showmanship, we need exhibitor 160, Rene Guerra. Intermediate showmanship, exhibitor 166, Roxana Rodriguez. And for senior showmanship, exhibitor 165, Nadina Rodriguez, and 168, Cesar Sanchez. We are now beginning with the heavyweight division. We need exhibitor 172, Oscar Alanis. Judge, this is your heavyweight class.
packed your bag. One second it's a blessing, and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Seen your mama walking out the county market, and I stopped to ask her how she's been. Said she's missing you and tried to go convincing you not to settle down with him. She ain't wrong, the whole town knows that you had a bed of roses, but girl, you couldn't walk that line. You can act like you do it fine. 'Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. One second it's a blessing, and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. One second it's a blessing, and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. You don't wanna fall in love. You don't wanna fall in love. It's been a damn long year, and it really don't help that I really ain't been too good to myself. 'Cause I can't get past all this pain and depression I'm in. Yeah. So sing me a sing. And pour me another drink. And I don't know what happened between bourbon and man, but I'll be at the gates with a glass in my hand. Tell old St. Peter, quite frankly, don't give a damn. I'm sure one day I'll pay for my sins.
Another really high quality class from top to bottom, and I thought these top three you could do any which way and get away with it, honestly, but young lady's dapple calf just hit me pretty hard from the side. That guy's just presence and posture is very, very good. I like the shape to his head and neck, and how he still stayed fresh in his chest, dead level down his top, and then he has a huge set of feet and legs that work very, very good. My one biggest hole on that guy is stepping behind him, and I wish he was more explosive through his pin set and had more turn to his lower quarter, but outside of that, a really nice calf to start. Kind of the same thing with this young lady's red steer, really extended up front, yet really soft in his body type and really flexible when you get him out in motion. I just wish that that guy had more true curvature to his forerib, and then compositionally, you can see it in his pones. I wish that guy was just a nickel leaner there to really, truly get the most expression out of him, but nonetheless, a really nice steer for that young lady. And then this white calf's a bit different of the top three, and he's the powerhouse in terms of just true shape and power. That guy's chest width, forearm, and just true skeletal width is very, very impressive. Put your hands on him, and he's my favorite, not only in terms of volume, but just consistently back into his 12th and 13th. Step off to the side of that guy, and he's a nickel planer in his front end, a nickel rounder in his hip, and then frailer boned, and it just starts to throw off his quality look from the side, but nonetheless a really, really heavy muscled one for him. Young lady steer that's going to end up fourth is just really flexible, and when you step him out in motion, attractive up front, level back into his ears, but I just wish that they had a nickel more punch and power to truly compete, but nonetheless a really high quality class. Let's get ready for the drive.
In the heavyweight class, first place goes to exhibitor 157, Jamie Lynn Garza. Second place goes to exhibitor 169, Emma Villarreal. Third place, exhibitor 167, Andrew Sanchez. Fourth place, exhibitor 165, Nadina Rodriguez. Fifth place, exhibitor 159, Leah Gonzalez. And sixth place goes to exhibitor 154, Monique Garcia. For junior showmanship, we need back exhibitor 159, Leah Gonzalez. For intermediate showmanship, exhibitor 152, Kiveli Benavides. And 169, Emma Villarreal. And for senior showmanship, we need exhibitor 154, Monique Garcia. And 157, Jamie Lynn Garza.
Now me upstairs with the guitar I was given when I was barely 14. When did McGlinchey's get so crowded, and why are the crowds so damn green? I lost my mind on the streets of the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask that during the shows you please stay off the railings. This is for your safety. So please, if we can keep all hands and feet off the railings and out of the ring. And please keep the alleyways clear. Thank you.
You took a train to the south side of Boston. You showed me where your whole heart stayed. Took 28 years of blood pumping through me to feel loved on my own birthday. about to chase, but you won't ever let me catch you. And I wish it was the same, but I know I'm gonna let you in again. And when I do, it's gonna hurt like hell, and you don't mean to. That's what I tell myself, but why you gotta be so heartless? I know you think it's harmless. You're tearing me apart.
Man, it's been a really high quality cattle show here today, and I'd just like to first and foremost thank Pete and everybody behind the scenes, because man, if they weren't here, then obviously this thing wouldn't work as well organized as it has. So let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. Also, not only just the kids in the ring today, but everybody who's gone through today and last night. Man, they've all been super competitive, but more importantly, they're incredibly respectful. I can speak for both Cooper and I when I say that we've just felt right at home. The second that we got that call, we just felt really right at home, and we just really like the kind of culture that you guys here. It's very welcoming, it's very respectful, and I just really, really appreciate that. I'm going to keep my comments short. I'm not going to go back through and talk each and every single one, but I do think that the quality of the show has been very good. The facilities are incredible. There's not often that you get a Judge a County Fair that has a big screen like that, and I thought that was a really, really nice touch. But with that being said, I think there's one out here that I just really like the kind of cattle that it represents, and I'm going to go show you who that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please clear the alleyway as we will have our steers exiting the show ring. Please clear the alleyway. Grand champion steer goes to exhibitor number 156, Rafael Garcia. I'm sorry, grand champion steer goes to exhibitor number 157, Jamie Garza. Es que el cheque, con el cheque. Vi el cheque. The grand champion buckle was donated by Leopoldo and Norma Salinas and family in loving memory of Marlena Salinas, and it is being presented by Lori and her son, Leo Munoz.
And ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the steer show sponsor, Mr. and Mrs. Laura Gutierrez, Rancho El Niño Feliz, and Don Jose Land and Cattle Company, Jamie Lynn will be presented with a $3,000 check. So, can we get you for a picture? Congratulations, Jamie Lynn. And ladies and gentlemen, also on behalf of our steer show sponsor, Rancho El Niño Feliz, Mr. and Ms. Laura Gutierrez, and Don Jose Land and Cattle, Los Godier, Ralphie will be presented a check for $2,000. Congratulations, Ralphie.
And we will be getting ready to begin our showmanship. We will be starting with the junior division. For junior showmanship, we need exhibitor 159, Leah Gonzalez, 163, Briella Morales, 123, Kirby Paredes, and 160 Rene Guerra. Please start lining up in the alleyway in no particular order.
Attention all FFA students, this is a message from Coach Rod. If you are planning on coming out in the parade tomorrow on horseback, meet at Pepe's Car Wash on horseback, alrighty? FFA students, whoever wants to come out on horseback tomorrow morning for parade, meet at Pepe's Car Wash. All saddled up.
Judge, this is your junior showmanship class.
tough, steady hand. He's sitting in the corner with a six-pack of Corona, betting that his son will win again. I don't wanna bet, but my daddy wrote a check that I bet his ass could never cash. He's betting on the 8-ball landing in the sidewalk, cold-blooded killer if you ask.
Awfully competitive set of junior showmen that we've got.
Junior Showmanship champion goes to exhibitor 159, Leah Gonzalez. The Junior Showmanship champion buckle was donated by Hinkle, Rock and H Cattle, Cuatro, and Lourdes Hinkle. Up next, we have the intermediate showmanship class. We need exhibitor 152, Kiveli Benavides, 169, Emma Villarreal, and 166, Roxana Rodriguez. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask if you can please clear the alleyways so that we can get the steers through, please. Thank you.
Never been a cool hand, Luke, quarterback of the winning team.
Judge, this is your intermediate showmanship class.
Wants to be. I never was that lucky old cuss with a straight flush in his hand. Oh, but with you, thought I'd be that man. Oh, but with you, I am. Oh, baby, with you, I am. I've always been a do it my way drifter. Another highway, another town. Never thought about that little white house with a porch all the way around. Yeah, I never saw me on a swing talking sweet, talking dreams. But I'll be damned. With you, I am. Strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine, light as a feather. Same old boy, but a whole lot better. Whenever you're holding my hand, I used to poke fun at them punch-drunk lovers. I never thought I'd be that man. Oh, baby, with you, I
certainly turned the heat up a little bit here in the intermediate drive, and all three of these young ladies are doing an awfully nice job. And I will say all three of them certainly deserve their spot with getting the call back. It's unfortunate the young lady's white cap didn't want to work for her, but she's certainly fighting through some adversity, and I really appreciate that. With regards to all three of the showmen, I think whenever they get better, it comes down to smaller things. All three of these young ladies have the basics down and getting the feet set. But there was one of them that no matter how hard I tried, I really couldn't catch that calf knot at 3 o'clock. Young lady's doing a really nice job keeping that calf looking the best he could. That was the one here in the middle. Put your hands together for another nice job.
Intermediate Showmanship Champion goes to exhibitor 166, Roxana Rodriguez. The Intermediate Showman Buckle was donated by Dos Riconcitos Ranch, Fernie and Janie Rodriguez, and it is being presented by Mr. and Ms. Rodriguez and their son, Javi. Up next, we will have the senior showmanship class. We will be needing exhibitor 153, Regina del Bosque, 156, Rafael Garcia, 154, Monique Garcia, 157, Jamie Lengarza, 165, Nadina Rodriguez, and 168, Cesar Sanchez.
watching. So I challenge those juniors and those kinds of kids to come back and watch, because I think there's a lot to learn that can be learned from this 6 set of kids that we've got out here. Just talking about showmen in general, like I said, they've all got the basics down. It's awfully small things and some personal preference, taking some knowledge that I gained back watching the kids show in the actual steer shows, really kind of what accumulated back to the decision that I'm about to make. It came down to a trio of them for me, but there was one kid out here in particular that every single time, not only did he have his calf set, but he also knows what he needs to do with that kind of calf to make him the best that he can be. That was a young man up here at the front. Put your hands together for a really nice set.
Senior Showmanship Champion goes to exhibitor number 156, Rafael Garcia. The Senior Showmanship Buckle was donated by Tammy Rodriguez and family in loving memory of Czar Rodriguez IV, and it is being presented by Tammy and her children.
Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico.
Parents of steer exhibitors, if you know that you are placing, please come up to the office, or selling, sorry. Please come up to the office to sign a seller's contract, please. For anybody else that might be missing the seller's contract, please come up to the office as soon as possible. Thank you.
Every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away. I was barely 13 when the company man tried to dig my daddy's grave. It happened on a French show.
If there are baking, arts, and crafts exhibitors that are selling tomorrow, please come up to the office to sign a contract.